What is reverse exorcism? When devil asked priest to get out of child. Once a plane was going to crash. On board were 8 people, 1 pilot, 1 lawyer, 1 professor, 1 accountant, 1 priest, and 3 teenage children. The pilot announced, "We're going down. We only have 5 parachutes." The lawyer exclaimed, "Great, we're all professionals here. We should take the parachutes." The professor objected, "But what about the children?" The accountant callously replied, "Fuck the kids." The priest immediately asked, "Do we have that much time? I suggested to my wife that she looks sexier with her hair back." "Oh, apparently that's insensitive to say to someone during chemo. What's the difference between a Catholic priest and a pimple? At least a pimple waits until you're a teenager before it comes on your face. Why can't Michael Jackson go within 500 meters of a school? Why? 'Cause he's dead. What do you call a lesbian with braces? A box. Why are non-alcoholic beers like going down on your sister? Because they may taste the same, but it doesn't make it right. What do you get when you cross human DNA with goat DNA? You get kicked out of the petting zoo. Why do emo kids hate high fives? Because they're always left hanging. What do Americans and Asians have in common? They both love hot dogs. How does a non-binary person kill people? They slash them. What's the difference between a rabbi and a priest? A rabbi cuts them off, a priest sucks them off. Peter used to have a dream where he sucked his dad's dick. But one day through hard work, he was able to achieve that dream. How many babies does it take to paint a house? Depends how hard you throw him. Peter's uncle's stuck went up his ass when he was 6 and he've never forgotten it. What a pregnant woman and a frozen beer have in common? Someone forgot to pull it out in time. My favorite childhood memory was building sandcastles with my granddad until my mother took his ashes away. What's the difference between flowers and anal sex? Tell me flowers make your day, anal sex makes you whole week. What's the difference between Santa and Tiger Woods? Santa need to stop at 3 hoes. What is the worst thing to do to a blind person in the bathroom? Leave the plunger in the toilet. After my ex died, I couldn't shower alone for like 10 years, but now I'm out of prison. Why doesn't Mexico have an Olympic swimming team? Because everyone who can run, jump, and swim are already in the US. My boyfriend dumped me, so I stole his wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back? My wife told me it was either her and the kids or my horse racing addiction, and they're off. What is difference between my dick and cancer? My granddad didn't beat cancer. Why was Hitler always angry? 'Cause every time he went for a high five, everyone left him hanging. What's the difference between Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson? Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, and Michael Jackson had sex with children. What do Germans hate more than World War II jokes? The gas bill. What do you call it when 2 transgender midgets have sex? A microtransaction. What did the altar boy say to the priest? Nothing. His mother taught him to never talk with his mouth full of what that priest stick. What's the difference between women and Ubers? Drunk men ask before getting inside an Uber. What's the difference between a priest and Woody from Toy Story? Woody goes limp when a child enters the room. The other day I was, tickling my little brother's feet, and my stepmom was like, "Stop it, stop it. Wait till he's born." What kind of flour do orphans use to bake bread? Self-raising flour? What's the hardest part about eating a vegetable, the taste, and then putting her back in the wheelchair?